Okay, I'm sure many of you have run into this kind of opponent. He crouch blocks all around, blocks every attack, and when you go in for a throw, he techs it. So you think, okay, he's just delay teching everything. Let's go in for a shimmy. And he doesn't bite. No matter how hard you try, he won't budge. And even worse, when you try to shimmy or throw, he does something like this to you. And even worse, when you go in for a shimmy or throw, you eat a full combo. But what if I told you that Jamie's overhead has the unique power to turn this situation into this kind of a situation? Hey guys, it's Bo again, and I'm back with another video on one of Jamie's most powerful yet underappreciated moves, the overhead. Today I'm going to teach you how to use it and when to use it, so you can use it to win rounds and open up turtling opponents. And as usual, if you like this content, please share, like, and subscribe. Let's get to it! First, let's go over the move's basic properties. At 0 to 1 drinks, it travels about half a block. But at 2 drinks or above, it goes crazy far. Also note that the move's frame advantage changes depending on what distance you hit it at. At max distance, it's actually +3, and that's very important because it becomes +5 on counter hit at max distance, which allows you to combo into it. Look at this. And just to make sure you understand the implications of this, here's what happens if you land the move at max distance on counter hit. So how do you make sure that it always lands at max distance? Here's a couple tips. First, after a forward throw, it'll always land at max distance. So if your opponent wakes up from her forward throw by mashing any button, she will die. You can also arrive at max distance after you land a medium kick into palm combo, like so. For timing, make sure you whip a light kick before going into the overhead. If you want to fish for a punish counter, whip a medium punch before going into the overhead. And finally, for a punish counter setup, you can backdash after landing a medium kick arrow kick. It'll always catch your opponent. This setup counters wake up jabs, and also wake up delay tech throw if you do a little shimmy before it. And if your opponent's thinking, aha, he's shimmying me, let me wake up with a medium kick, well, this is what happens. And now here are some common block strings after which your opponents are likely to retaliate. And guess what? You can fish for a punish counter. And if your opponent likes to interrupt this specific block string with a medium kick, then this is what happens. And if your opponent's trying to counter your throw attempt by walking back and crouching medium kicking, then this is what happens. And here are some situations in neutral in which you're likely to land the overhead. If your opponent likes to back up and protect the space in front of him with a crouching medium kick, then you can just throw it out as you approach him. If your opponent likes to approach you with a low poke, then throw it out as he's coming in. And now let's go over what you can do after you land that level 2 overhead target combo. Okay, so everyone knows that you get a drink after landing the target combo. But what's more important and advantageous is you don't get a drink and you get a massive frame advantage. And if you dash up after landing the no drink target combo, your medium punch lands so meaty that it combos into itself. And even if they block your initial dash up medium punch, you're so plus, in fact, you're at +4, which means you can just continue pressuring. And if your opponent decides to mash something on wake up, then he'll die because it combos into crouching hard punch.
Come on, it's time to train.
Yeah, but what do you do if they happen to block your overhead? Isn't that dangerous? Well, luckily, because Jamie has his Hermit's Elbow and 5 HP, if they happen to block your overhead, it's still your turn. How? Aren't you minus? Let me show you. Okay, 5 HP is a whole nother video, but for now, all you gotta know is that if they block your overhead and they jab you once, you block that first jab and just press 5 HP. You'll always get your turn back. And because they'll be blocking your overheads at or near the max distance, their second jab will whiff if they choose to jab after blocking yours. Which means, if you press 5 HP after blocking the first jab, you'll get a full punish counter combo. Another great way to take your turn back after your opponent blocks your overhead is to use the Hermit's Elbow. I have a whole 2-part miniseries on the Hermit's Elbow alone, so make sure to check that out.
It's time to train.
So, since it's always your turn even after they block your overhead, you can start just harassing them by doing something like this. And if anything, even without the setups, Jamie's overhead functions so well as a tool for harassment and confusion that you really should just be throwing it out there all the time to annoy your enemy. And finally, here's an example of me using the move in a real match. And as usual, if you like this content, please share, like, and subscribe. Thanks!
Round 2. Fight! Jamie wins!